Hi everybody, this is Lady Sweetheart and welcome back to The Sims 4 Discover University. So it is the very next day after Angelo threw his keg party and he did go to his classes for the day. But what I had talked about last time was that we were going to try to have him join the Art Society, and I tried to have him do it on campus, but I didn't really see a way for him to try to join by talking to anyone there or anything like that. So what I had to do was I had to move him somewhere else and then select this go to event, because when I tried to do it while he was there, it just said a message like you're already here or something. So it didn't work that way. So basically, yeah, that's what we had to do. So we're going to take him there and see if he can't join the Art Society. All right, so it did send him here, but again, I'm not really sure like how to get him to join. I mean, there are people here doing things, but I mean, I don't know. Like if I click on somebody, I don't see, like he already knows her. Oh, okay. Maybe it's because before I was clicking on people he didn't know, and maybe you have to introduce yourself first. I'm not really sure. But this guy that they are drawing, he is working it, let me tell you. Okay, so he already knows Angela, so hopefully that will help him be able to join. He's now a member, so that was pretty easy. I think that Angela will really enjoy that, and we need to help this girl out, whoever she is. So Angelo, I guess you can come over here and do a figure painting. I mean, I think that's what you're supposed to do. Look at Angela's though. Like she is so much better. Like look at hers and look at this and look at this one. Like these guys' are kind of garbage compared to hers. Am I right? But let's just watch Angelo show them up. And oh my gosh, I wish Angelo did not have this umbrella because he's got a ring, okay? He doesn't need this umbrella. Look at how picturesque it is here though. I've said it before, but Brightchester is so pretty. And Angelo maxed out his painting skill. That is awesome. He's laughing at me like, oh, it was nothing. Yeah, I definitely think Angelo is showing them how it's done. You know what? We should probably create a copy as commemoration of his very first painting in the art club. But now you can sell this one. Maybe do a landscape painting. What do you mean you can't? Excuse me. You cannot just come up and steal his... You cannot just come up and steal his easel. Looks like Angela's coming over to talk to him. She's probably like, that was a crazy keg party you had last night. I mean, you even did a keg stand. And Angela's probably saying, I think you mean I failed at a keg stand? Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Okay, you're the one that tried to steal our easel. Even though you're in the Art Society with us, we don't care to talk to you, okay? All right, but now you're going to go home because we want to make sure he doesn't fall behind in his studies. He's doing really well in his classes so far, but we want to keep that up. Okay, so Angelo is back home. Guys, look who just walked past Angelo's place. It's Paul. I wonder if he was spying on Angelo. I wouldn't be surprised. But he's being a good boy tonight, just working on his homework. Although he should probably take a break and at least call Amelia, even since he didn't really get to see her today. I mean, he saw her in the morning because she spent the night, but he didn't really spend any time with her after that. So I think Angelo is the type of boyfriend that would want to talk to his girlfriend every day. And it's getting late, so if he waits too much longer, she'll probably be in bed. Because, you know, not everyone can stay up all night like you, Angelo. Beginning brushwork. That's the class he has tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. Chat with Amelia. Oh my goodness, guys. She just came right over and just made herself at home. I didn't accidentally press invite over, did I? I'm pretty sure I just did chat. I mean, these guys must just be so in love, like they can't even spend a night away from each other. Oh, is she sick? Poor Amelia. Angela, why don't you stop what you're doing and buy her some medicine? And then maybe just ask her to spend the night. I mean, she's already here, so you might as well ask her to stay over. Just get a few. Hopefully she'll like it and she'll take it. Maybe just ask her to stay the night. There you go. Invite her to stay the night. She's already here. You might as well let her be at home. Maybe Paul was creeping her out. And she thought, I'm just going to go sleep over at Angelo's. He's creeping me out. Amelia, honey, you've got medicine now. Take your homework. Take your medicine, girl. I do feel like Angelo's work was getting done a lot faster, though, before Amelia came over. I definitely think she's a little bit of a distraction for him. But you can't blame him. I mean, he's basically been in love with her his whole life, and they just recently got together, so I'm sure he's still riding on that high, and it would be kind of hard not to be distracted by her. Yeah, Amelia, sweetie, you can go to bed in our bed. It's fine. Aw, she is going to go and sleep in Angelo's bed. That's awesome. And look at this. I've never seen this before. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. Yeah, it doesn't take much to get me all excited, does it? And did he finish his homework? He did. But I don't think he submit your term paper. It's outstanding quality. You did finish that class today, so you might as well. All right, Angelo, you've been studying for a couple hours. Why don't you just go ahead and join your girlfriend and sleep for a little bit? He's not really tired, but I kind of feel like Angelo's the type of guy that would really enjoy the idea of just laying in bed next to the girl he loves. So we're going to let him do that for a little bit. All right, so it is now evening, and I did have Angelo invite out Amelia and her parents to a nice restaurant so that he can officially meet them. So Angelo did get the good manners trait, so I'm going to go ahead and have him give Bella a polite introduction. And I'm sure she'll be super charmed by Angelo. I mean, how could you not? Oh, okay, yeah, it looks like he left a really good impression on her. And oh my gosh, guys, is this Akira? It is. Also, you'll notice I did give Bella and Mortimer a little bit of a makeover just so that their aesthetic fit in a little bit better. Okay, so now he's going to go and give Mortimer a polite introduction as well. And for some reason, Amelia has decided that she's going to do push-ups. I think that it was a success with Bella. I mean, it seems to me like Bella is really liking Angelo, which isn't too big of a surprise. I mean, we all love Angelo. Of course, Bella Goth would too. Yeah, Caroline's bothering us. We're busy doing something important, Caroline. So let's go in and watch his introduction with Mortimer, and hopefully he will win him over just as much as Bella. Okay. Yeah, it looks like he likes him as well. Maybe not quite as much as Bella. But that's to be expected, I think, with a girl. Of course, dads are going to be a little bit more wary of who their daughter goes out with. Haven. Haven wants to know if we want to come over. No, but your man Akira's over here. Aw, and a sweet romantic moment with Mortimer and Bella. So I think that we should go ahead and get our table. Oh my gosh, guys, the plot thickens. Akira is here with some lady, and it's not Haven. Look. And oh my goodness, Nancy Landgrab, former step-grandma, is that what she would be? Let's request this table. This table looks like it's as good as any. Okay, so now they're all here together. So I think Angelo's really looking to impress Amelia's parents, so I think he'll probably end up ordering something really nice for everybody. So we'll go ahead and order the expensive wine. And I think Angelo wouldn't necessarily want to tell Amelia's parents that he's a vampire yet. So I think he probably would get food because he can eat food. It just doesn't do anything for him. So while they're waiting for their food, I'm going to go ahead and have Angelo talk to Mortimer and Bella just to kind of get to know them a little bit. Because I think that's exactly what would happen in this type of situation. So he's just getting to know them a little bit, asking Mortimer about his career, just asking those types of questions. Angelo's pretty good at this whole, getting along with people thing. But I think it's going pretty well so far. He's already friends with Mortimer and friends with Bella. So I would say that They definitely approve of Angelo, which is great. And it happened really fast. I mean, they haven't even gotten their dinner yet, and they already really like him. You're just knocking this out of the park, Angelo. Is there anything you can't do? And their food is already here? What? Don't think you want to complain about sunlight, Angelo, or you might kind of tip them off that you're a vampire. Or you're just prone to migraines, because that's what it is for me. And I think right now Angelo is probably telling them about how in love he is with their daughter and how he's so happy that she's in his life, which should really mean a lot to them. And is Bella pregnant? She's acting like she's pregnant. Aw, and guys, look how happy Mortimer looks to hear that. He's probably like, I'm so relieved that my daughter's boyfriend really appreciates her and loves her and has great things to say about her. So I think that this was a smashing success, and it seems like Angelo knows that. So we're going to go ahead and end the meal and pay the bill, which apparently is 271 simoleons. Angelo wasted no expense impressing Amelia's family, but I think it worked because they seemed very impressed with Angelo. So they're going to go ahead and say their goodbyes, but I have a feeling he's going to want Amelia to go home with him. So now that Amelia's parents are leaving, of course, Angelo is going to go and invite Amelia to spend the night with him. But not until he's given her a little kiss. And apparently he's a little bit drunk from one glass of wine, which I don't really get, but... All right, so she said a sleepover sounds great. I mean, you spend the night at his house practically every night, so I'm not really that surprised. So now they're back at Angelo's. And Angelo and she are talking about how the night went. And Amelia's like, are you kidding me? My parents loved you. I know that they did. And Angelo's telling her, that he's relieved about that because she means so much to him. And he wants to make sure that everything will be right for them to be together. So the thing with Angelo and Amelia is they obviously have never woohooed. Angelo is madly and deeply in love with Amelia. And I think he would be all about that. But the thing of it is, Amelia is very hesitant about that, understandably so. She basically has some insecurities about that because of what happened with Archer. It kind of makes sense, after you've been with someone that basically only wanted you for one thing, you would probably be a little bit hesitant in the future to do that with the next person. And I think deep down Amelia knows that Angelo isn't like Archer, and I think she knows that Angelo truly loves her, but that doesn't change the fact that she still has some insecurities about the idea of woohooing him, and I think that she is just so scared that it would ruin things with them, and so she is not ready for that, and of course Angelo, being the great guy that he is, would never pressure her into that either. But Amelia's looking pretty tired, so I think it's probably time for them to go to sleep. So it's the next morning, and since it's a Saturday, it's kind of laid back. They're just sitting and watching a nice little movie together. Oh, and now they're snuggling on the couch together while they're watching the movie. How sweet is that? So one more thing Angelo's going to do before she goes home for the day is he's going to offer her a residence key. He knows she's not really ready to live together, but he wants her to feel like she's welcome here at any time. Especially since he has a bad feeling about Paul. He wants to make sure that she knows that there's a place that she can go no matter what time of day. So we're going to have him study because obviously you don't want to take a final exam without studying first. Because I do want Angelo to hurry up and get this term done because we haven't been able to do Black Widow for a while. And the thing of it is, with the way university is, we can't go to that household or it will keep Angelo from progressing in university. So the way we're going to have to do it is we're going to have Angelo complete a term on this LP before we can go back to Black Widow. So I'm hoping to have him complete the term today. That way we can hurry up and get back to the Black Widow challenge. This time it took 3 episodes for him to do this term. I don't think it's going to do that in the future because if you remember, the first episode the last time was basically just him getting settled in, and obviously we won't need to do that next time. The one bad thing is I have read that if you leave the household and come back, it does make it so that he loses his scholarships, which is unfortunate, but honestly, there's just not really any other way to do it. I mean, we would be away from Black Widow from a very long time if we had him hurry up and get his whole degree. So that's just the way we're going to have to do it. Okay, so I got this notification that there was a creativity celebration in the quad. So I had Angelo invite Amelia out to it. So we're just going to check that out. I'm not sure what it is. It is Sunday in the game now. Basically off camera, all I really did was I had Angelo study, and then Caleb ended up coming over and doing some vampire training with him, and he has actually leveled up now to a prime vampire. So the next time he will end up being a master vampire, which is super exciting. But anyway, I just told them to kind of go over to where everything is happening. I'm not sure why he's getting on his bike because I did not tell him to do that. But okay. I mean, you brought Amelia out here. It'd be the gentlemanly thing to like walk with her. Yeah, he's got this rainbow stuff coming out of him. Rainbows and sparkles. Is this Twilight? But let's go ahead and take a look around at this, like, and see what this is all about. I mean, it just looks like a bunch of people talking to me and like somebody toilet papered the statue. I'm not really sure what the point of it is otherwise. And oh my gosh, guys, look at who is here. It's Paul. How much do you want to bet that he followed Amelia here? You know, Angela invited her to meet him here, and he just so happens to be here. I think that's more than a coincidence. Well, as exciting as this isn't, I think I'm just going to have them go ahead and go back to Angelo's. Okay, so it is now Monday morning, and we did just get this message that Angelo's class starts in 1 hour and the final exam is in an hour. So that solves the mystery. Basically, you just have to have your Sims go to class for the final exam. And yeah, he did get some plasma from Amelia, so he should be all ready and raring to go. And he also studied all weekend, so hopefully that's going to be enough. So we're going to go ahead and send him to campus because we obviously don't want him being late for the final exam. I'm trying to remember what building that class is in. I want to say it's back here, but so it starts at 9:30, yeah. So guys, this could soon all be over with. I'm so excited. All right, he's going to class. Let's see how far off I was from where he has class. Watch it be completely on the other side, like I'm sabotaging my boy. Yeah, that's totally what happened. Hopefully it's not too late though. It would help if it would actually mark for you like where their class is. So I guess the only thing he can do is attend normally because the only other choices are sleep in class, cheat on the exam, or leave early. We don't want to do any of those things. Is that Brendan? I think that's Brendan. Yeah, that's Brendan. Is he going to clean up the statue? No. And then here's Paul. Oh my goodness. Paul is everywhere, guys. Brendan's probably telling this girl, don't talk to Paul. He's a creep. That must have been what it was because he left. It's pretty bad when you're... Hey, and then there's Amelia. It's pretty bad when you're warning a girl who looks evil like this about somebody else. I mean, what does that tell you about Paul? But yeah, that's Amelia. Look who's going over to talk to her. So she went to class. Ha ha, Paul. Whatever you're planning, you can't do it. And where is Angelo? All the way over here. So does that mean that's it? Yeah, that's it. So how do we finish our term? Okay, so it says that when his final grades are computed, that we'll get a pop-up saying that his GPA has been calculated. So I guess we just have to wait for that, guys. Ooh, I never knew that their professors were in their relationship panel. Okay, this is Rich right here. Angelo gets a text from Haven of all people, saying an acquaintance was telling me how much they dislike you. Try being a little nicer. Becoming disliked is a slippery slope. What? Haven is telling Angelo to be... I can't even, guys. Oh my goodness! Is this Samson? Okay, stop what you're doing. You need to go see little Samson, and he looks sick. Ask Samson if he wants kids. I mean, he's a little boy, so I think it's a little early for that. Go and hug him lovingly. This is your little brother that you raised, but Samson, why aren't you at school? It's Monday at 1:50. Samson, are you falling apart without your brother? Oh, look at that brother moment. So give him a friendly gift and give him the medicine that you have in your inventory. That's the whole purpose of Angelo carrying medicine, because he doesn't need it for himself. He just gives it to the human Sims in his life that get sick. All right, give him his medicine. I think he liked it. Why don't you guys go inside and talk, though? Maybe you can show him around, like, this is where I live. I just think this is so sweet that Samson wanted to see his big brother. This is just so sweet, though. Like, I think Samson really missed his big brother and really wanted to see him. Oh, I guess he didn't take the medicine. I wish that the Sims would take medicine if you give it to them. But yeah, I think Angela's telling Samson how proud he is. He's probably also asking why is he not in school right now. And I think Samson's like, well, I went home sick. Which makes sense because he is sick. I mean, I would say, why didn't Samson just go home if he was sick? But let's just be honest. I mean, Angela's probably more comforting to Samson than Haven is. And I think Angela's telling him, look, I just took my last final, so I'll get a break soon. And I should be able to come and visit. Oh, poor baby. I wish I could make you feel better, but I can't control you. Give him a hug. Give your little brother a sweet little hug. And then kick the soccer ball with Samson. That's the type of thing Samson would really like because he's really active. However, being sick, probably shouldn't kick a soccer ball around. But, I mean, it's going to be cute, so we've got to do it. And there's the hug. Haven's trying to call. She's probably like, where is my child? This is adorable. It's like little Sibs weekend or something, even though it's a Monday. But yeah, it's just so cute and sweet. I love watching them hang out together. Angelo has such a neat relationship with all of his siblings. Some fancy footwork there, Angelo. Oh, Samson, go you. Oh, poor Samson. I think you really should go home because you're not feeling good. I think Angelo's like, honey, you really need to go home and get some rest. And then I think he's going to go ahead and call his mom and just let her know, hey, I sent Samson home because he's not feeling good. He left school early and he came here instead. But make sure he gets taken care of. I think that's what he's doing. I'm so glad Samson stopped by. That was sweet. We got him, guys. Oh my goodness. Angelo got an A+ in everything. Is he a rock star or what? I think it definitely was a good idea to do 3 classes instead of 4. I mean, I know he'll have to take 3 more terms instead of 2 more terms, but you know, I'm having fun with doing university, so I don't really care. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Angelo, you rock star. Here's the thing, we can't sign up now because next time we're actually going to be doing Black Widow instead of university since it's been so long since we've done Black Widow, and then we'll come back to this and then we'll have him sign up for another term. That's the only way we can really do it, because if we sign up now and then I go to the Black Widow household, the time is still going to be ticking and it's going to say he's in class and we won't be able to make him go. So that's not a good idea. It says, however, if you do not sign up now, you will lose any current scholarships. That really sucks, but we don't really have a choice. I mean, the good thing is it's not that expensive to go to university in Sims 4 anyway. And he does have 122,000 simoleons, so he can pay for it out of pocket. It does kind of stink that we only got to use the scholarships for the first term, but there's really no other way that I can go back and forth between the 2 series. So anyway, guys, I want you to let me know in the comments down below what you thought of today's episode and How proud are you all of Angelo? Because I am so super proud. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later, my little sweeties. Bye.
Odyssey, yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter.